What it is, pimp?
Guess who's
Let's see,
back?
see if I get an alert from YouTube.
Jingle bells. Yeah, yeah.
I ain't get an alert from YouTube yet. There it is. There it is.
Hey,
Get an alert from YouTube yet. Oh, there it is.
we on some kind of delay. I wonder why.
There it is. Now that was what you heard something? That was my phone. Uh pulled it up on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was my phone.
Oh, baby, 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 baby. The pastor and the sinner.
It's gonna definitely take my while to log on now.
I still hear your.
So you still need to what? I see there's two people on here already. These folks at when y'all log on and introduce yourself. We ain't did this in a minute. We need to know who's back. Oh, that's one thing we talk about. Folks that in passed on.
Hey, turn your other recording off. It's double.
Say my recording.
Yeah, whatever's giving the echo.
Shouldn't be doing nothing. No. Oh, that's probably your phone if you hearing the echo. You got your YouTube thing on? Well, send,
Oh, yep, you're right. It is.
um, send link to Mag. Oh, I should have. I meant to have that conversation with you before we started.
What?
I'm gonna wait till Maggie get on here.
What is the subject matter?
Maggie,
Maggie.
Maggie been out there hoeing.
Wait a minute now. Hold on. Wait a minute. I need to hear about all of that. She out there. Oh, and who she out
Man, I'm gonna do a whole show on you. That's funny. Let me see. I don't see it on the page. Oh, you say you couldn't get it. Oh, no, it's on the page.
Who say they can't get it?
Oh, yeah, it's on the page. Let me see if I can share it now. How do we share this?
Copied.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You remember how to share it?
I just go to the invite thing and copy the link.
Oh, okay.
Then
Guess can't stream
I
this.
shared from
Oh, okay.
YouTube.
All right, they got a new thing to where the guests can stream it to their own destination.
What's I always what is Caddy's damn YouTube? He always changing it.
I don't know what that nut thing is.
For real, he get on my nerves with that shit. I know it's somebody. It's a television or a movie character.
Hmm.
I think it was Benjamin Button. Then he was somebody else.
I ain't seen my girl in a minute. Connie.
Constance.
Yeah, Constant. What was Constance's last name?
Bell.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Um,
I'm trying to think the last time that fool sent me something. Bring Five Rob on.
I just, how you say five? What's up, Trish?
Hey, hey. I don't know what that food name is. We're not burning anymore. I don't think that sounded right. Maggie. Happy
Oh,
New Year, everyone. Happy New Year.
what up, Mac?
Hey, Max. Hey,
Gotta hit
Trisha.
gotta hit the mute button. Princess M. Who is Princess M? I don't forgot who Princess M is.
Hey, Princess.
Is that Kenny's ex?
Allegedly. Allegedly. What
You
up,
can't,
though?
Trisha, what you mean we can't hear you? You typing? No, we can't hear you. We see
No,
you
we
typing though. She said you can't. We can't hear you.
can't.
Who is that on YouTube? You gotta say your name. It's not showing your name on YouTube. Whoever you are.
Oh, you married? Congratulations.
Oh, you married
All
a
right.
woman or a man? We
It
gotta ask.
says, different says, it's probably a big old black man. Is he black?
Congratulations, Princess. Princess, what's your uh what's Shannon sending her the link so she can come on. Princess then got married.
Okay.
She said she dropped that zero and got her with her a
Got
hero.
her a hero.
Probably a big black woman.
Probably a big black man.
She said a sexy ass black man.
Ooh,
You
shut
see it.
up.
You once thought that Kenny was sexy, so we can't really go off your
Who thought Candy was sexy?
no, she thought Kenny too
Oh,
tough. I'll be trying to start nothing with me and Candy. Candy is
I,
sexy.
I was just, I was just asking for a clarification. Don't shoot me. Oh, that might be one of the words right there.
He
Get us
said
some
I ain't
space.
coming online. I'm not dressed. You come online and not show your face. You can just be audio. Look at old Mike. What's up, Mike? Boy, I thought you'd be dead by now.
Hey, Funk.
You old mother. That old nigga still hanging in there.
You better leave Funk alone. Funk got a brand new grandbaby.
Funk and ghetto. Folk, you can get your grandbaby now. I got one due here in the next couple months,
Wow.
sometime in March, April and March. Mag, you ain't gonna say nothing. No. Mag just came on and won't even speak to the people.
She says she can't talk out loud right now.
Oh, this.
Hmm.
Yeah, Princess, you can come on and you ain't gotta show your face. You can just do audio. We want to
Yeah.
congratulate you on your marriage and stuff.
Hell yeah.
We just freestyling it tonight, y'all. We're gonna do some probably do some recaps without the videos.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You good this time, Mag?
Maggie, I heard you got a man.
And she
Oh, that's
pregnant.
actually that ain't what I heard. That's a lie. I heard you running around hoeing.
And she pregnant.
Ooh,
Wait,
pregnant.
she
Lord have
do
mercy.
got a man now. So Aggie off the market. On her way to getting married now. We might be messing up her game. You know, she got a few men out here.
Okay, princess.
Oh, that's Princess.
Yes. Get her black ass man. I know that's right, girl.
Princess and got married on
Congratulations.
these fools.
Show them how it's done, princess. That's what you do. You show them how it's done.
So, Princess, I see you got on a white and a black dress. So that shows you're not a virgin. What does that mean when you got on a black and a white dress? You're a born again virgin? That means you're a born again virgin when you wear a black and white dress?
Oh shit. Congratulations. For real though. No cap.
Especially on marriage. Hard as that is to happen nowadays. Celebrate
Yeah,
all
me.
marriages around here.
It's all wild. I don't know about me. I thought I was gonna get married.
I did too.
I'm motherfucking what they say, no. Hell to the hell no. Cause that nigga is heaven. I'm in heaven. Congratulations, seriously. Um, as we start off the new year, I would like to take a moment of silence for all the people that we lost last year. One in particular is our good buddy and longtime passing the Senate participant, Big Mike Houston. So call him BK Mike. And our brother took off on us before Christmas. Actually, I think it might have actually been closer to Thanksgiving. He was known. Dang, that looked like they took down. Looked like they took down. I was gonna show a picture of him. Looked like they took down his pictures. No, I can't even get Michael Houston. That's not cool. Let me see if I do it the other way.
What's up, Kim Yo?
I was gonna make a list
Oh,
and of all the
Hey,
people that
Jerome.
I
Hey, everybody.
Hola. Happy New Year.
Same to you, love.
Maggie say Big Mike was one of her best friends. Look at Deacon Do Dirty in the
He
building.
can do dirty. What up though?
Hey, what's up,
What's going on, Bob?
man?
Big up.
Working like a Hebrew slave,
Still working?
still at work. You know it.
Bob, you seem like your
Still
job
at work.
relax, man. You like your little job, don't you?
I can't complain for real. For real, I only deal with customers when I have to, especially since I didn't got moved up in management. So
Oh, that's cool.
Look at you moving up in the world. You ready to
just
sing for
came
me?
back. Just came back from Vegas.
You should have called me, man. I've been trying to get to Vegas for the last 8 months. I ain't been yet.
Yeah, I hit them for about like 2,700.
Did
Hey,
Ooh,
look
Yeah,
at you.
come on
playing
now.
blackjack. I mean, playing blackjack, playing poker.
Oh, you play poker?
Oh, you play poker?
Yeah, I
I
play
play a little bit.
Texas Hold'em.
Okay. I play a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. So what y'all been doing? How y'all been living?
Man, trying to keep from burning the fuck alive.
Man, it's getting.
Yes.
God don't like California, do he?
I don't know what
Yes.
guy like these days the way he acting up. Shit. Don't don't
Yeah,
speak too soon.
niggas in
Fucking
California that did something wrong, ain't they? I
Man,
I'm
know
telling
they
you
put
know
P.
what
Diddy in jail. They ain't God didn't like that.
Was it
man.
so?
My, my cousin about he trying to move out to California. I'm thinking like, for what, my nigga? It's on TV burning up.
it's burning.
Mm.
That's
He
what he
rained
wants.
on the just and the unjust.
Right. I like.
He might be trying to move to the north. North Cali, all right.
Hey, my thing is this: every time I see something go wrong in the United States, I just thank God I'm in Kansas City because we be cool.
I say it all the time,
Like
Bob.
I said, don't speak too
We
soon. You
don't get
better
nothing bad here for real. We only all that look. We
get
got a
up
little
a
blizzard
prayer.
last week, y'all,
Right.
and they shut down the whole city.
They sent a
That
damn
wasn't even a bad
tornado.
little snow.
I
Yeah,
was
this
just saying, I'm happy I'm all the way on the opposite side now. I'm all the way on the East Coast. But I said, I kind of wish I was on that side because they all about to get paid. Even, people not even taking in the smoke and they going to say they need FEMA. So, they
Man,
all
hey,
going to get paid.
they're giving
but
away money and all kind of shit. You don't even got to
but they ain't
prove
gonna be getting the
you're
money that
expired.
they ain't gonna recoup the money that they done lost though.
Well,
Oh,
you
they
can't
never.
recoup the memories. They going that insurance gonna take care of that. And if they don't, the president already signed a bill. They everybody's gonna get took care of, even the ones that it didn't affect. They calling their cousins in Louisiana to giving them a vacant home address. Come on now.
For real.
I don't
Somebody
know.
Well,
needs to send me an address.
I
land of the
know if that
skank.
shit's anything like Katrina. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of Katrina victims. They was the max I know somebody that got from Katrina was like 25 stacks. That ain't no
Well,
real
these
money.
these are multi-million-dollar homes we talking about. So
Come
25
on now.
cents ain't gonna do shit.
And like Katrina was in Louisiana. We talk about California.
Okay, okay, y'all. I
California.
don't care where you from. You black, you're black. It don't matter where you from, nigga. Black is black all over the United States.
This should have
But
showed you
what
something. It's not about color as much as much.
Okay,
It's the haves and the have nots. And
that
now
okay.
yeah,
that
it's the haves. There's no middle class. There's a have and a have nots. Right. So I believe it was the wrath of the Lord. Because when you think about it, it's up there with the uppities. Right.
Hey,
and
they trying
uppity
to say
black
on
people
TV
because
that the
Austin
insurance.
Nina.
They
has a
trying to say that the
high.
insurance up there ain't covering all that though. That's what they trying to say on
Well, they
TV.
canceled their insurance. A lot of people's insurance got canceled before the fires even started, just
You
because the
own it.
season was coming up,
You own it. And
which
that's
is
why
understandable.
I believe it was all the government. Period. You just hit it right there. It was just on the news about 4 months ago how people were canceling their insurance because it was going up because the season was approaching. Then all of a sudden, now we have this mega fire that can't be controlled. We don't know who did it. But really, we should be thinking about what they're trying to take our minds off of. What's really going on?
Well, do
They're
y'all
trying to
think
take you
that
off
a
of
lot
that
of things
that
are being?
inauguration that's coming this week.
I was just
Exactly.
about to say, do y'all think a lot of this stuff
Exactly.
got to do with the inauguration coming up?
Yeah.
Yes.
On Martin Luther King birthday. I mean, ain't that messed up?
Mm-hmm. Don't get no closer to the KKK than that.
Man, Dr. King birthday. He gonna be rolling over his grave. This thing getting rolled into office.
Well, why? Why do you guys? Why is there so much backlash still for Trump when Trump was already president for 4 years and it was it that bad? Other than him being funny and it was always some type of drama going on.
I always said I
Because
prefer.
Here's my thing with it.
because look what
I don't
Biden
even
was
trip.
look what Biden did to the
Come on
country.
now. Come on now. Come on now.
Like
I
That's
you
don't.
know,
right.
My thing with Trump is this. I don't. My thing is if he was black, there's no way they would let an African American that's a felon run for office. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing with it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's it's double standard for us. They still fucking with Barack about a damn whether or not he's black or not. And he done been out of office now for what? Shit, 12 years? But
well is
this
that
man he is a convicted felon, and he is the first criminal felon that is elected to be our president of the United States, the highest office in the world, and the nigga's a felon. He can't even go to certain countries because he's a felon.
Key
so
word
he
elected.
he will be able to go wherever he wants to go, first of all.
No, no,
But
no,
what is it that what is the
no,
differentiation
they not. You
that
know,
you're making, Bob, when you can also say that some of our other presidents are also felons, they just never were convicted of the
Come
crimes
on
while in
now. Come on
office.
now.
okay, so you're
You know
not
what
a
I'm
felon
saying?
unless you've been
Biden,
convicted.
Biden, Biden has a slew of criminal cases. The only reason he's not been indicted about anything is because he's the president
And his son. Biden
and
and
his
his
son.
son.
Okay,
They
but
in, they in the White
you
House
can't
smoking
go
crack.
off of woulda
You can
couldas,
say that.
y'all. Woulda couldas is woulda couldas.
It's
You know what
not
I'm
what it
saying?
is. It's
We
when
we
Trump
could
got
we could
when
we
Trump
could
was
both
in
be doing
office.
something. We could both be doing some wrong right now, and because I ain't been to court, I'm not a felon. So don't get can't get mad at me because my due process is slower than yours.
So no,
It is what it is.
Trump chose to not. You weaponized the DOJ when he was in office. He could have went after a bunch of them,
Mm-hmm.
starting with
Mm-hmm.
Hillary Clinton. He just
Mm-hmm.
chose not to weaponize the DOJ and actually try to be doing something else with the presidency and whatever else he had going on. But they weaponized the DOJ against him, and look what he's convicted of. It's nothing, none of the salacious shit that y'all really think it's all this big things. Basically, hush
Money.
money,
Come
hiding
on.
men
Come
with
on
money.
now.
You know what I'm saying? If I recall, he's not even convicted of any sex crime. So the things that's being put upon him are just only because the Democrats chose to go after him when they got a chance to go after him, but he could have done the same thing. So just because he didn't do it doesn't make them any different than he is. Actually, it makes it worse because look at the real time effects of the things that they've done to this country in the last 4 years under Biden.
So what you're saying is an accused felon is the same as a person that has not been accused.
No, what I'm saying, a
No.
criminal is a
Oh.
criminal. Just because you ain't been convicted of your crimes yet or ever doesn't make you any less of a criminal if people know that in fact you've committed crimes.
Okay,
I
so
explained that.
what makes you a criminal?
Committing crimes,
And
violating the
getting
law.
prosecuted for the crimes and being found guilty.
No, that makes you a convicted criminal. So do you get what she's saying? They haven't been convicted, but they're still criminals.
How are you criminal to who? If you haven't been getting caught anything, you are not a criminal. You have to be
So you
caught to be
wouldn't.
a criminal.
So
Come on now. We
wait
got
a minute.
criminals in the hood all
They
day
have
long
been.
that get caught.
No, 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 no. You
They
have
have
to be
been
caught
caught.
to be a criminal because other than that, it's
That's like saying you have to be you have to be guilty because you was
defamation.
convicted.
You have to prove that I'm guilty first of all.
They prove a lot of people guilty and they're innocent.
Okay, but they ain't proved that nobody was guilty. What we're talking about. The only person they
Well, they
proved guilty that
actually
we're
did
talking about
because they
is
did because a lot of the indictments got thrown out. He didn't get convicted of everything, and the 34 things that they claim he got convictions for are basically extensions of the same thing
Hmm.
over and over again.
regardless of what their extension or if he's been found guilty in a court of law. When we
So
are
if
as a
you've been
people, when
found
we are the
guilty in
people,
a court of
when
law,
we are found
you can't
guilty,
never do
we go to
nothing about it.
jail. When black folks is found guilty at a court of law, we go to jail.
Not always.
I was just about to say have his money. It will advocate for you. I told you it's the haves and the have nots. I understand what you're saying. It's unfortunate that our
So there,
people
so there are
they
rich black
can't
people
even
that haven't
vote.
went to jail for crimes.
They
There are
can't
rich
even
black people that
vote
haven't
with a
went to jail for
felony.
crimes. So there are rich black people that have went to jail for crimes. Diddy's in jail and he ain't even been convicted of shit.
So
Puffy Combs has
That's
not been
deeper.
convicted.
you're
He has not
comparing
been convicted
Donald
of
Trump.
any crime, and he is in jail, y'all. Stop and look at the bullshit now. The man is in jail and have
Well,
yet to
maybe
have
he should have
been
ran for
convicted of a
president.
crime.
Maybe he should have ran for president.
Come on now.
I don't know. Maybe he should have. Maybe he should have. But
Yeah.
all I'm just saying, if you don't see the difference between the color line, the cover line and money line, the money line ain't nothing. The color line is definitely different. It
No,
don't
did
matter
he?
how much money you got as a black man. If they see that you wrong and you did wrong, they gonna put you in jail.
Well, I don't think this is as much about Diddy and his money not being able to get him out. It's
Mm-mm. He
whomever
messed
he
with.
can mess
Hmm.
with and get and pull into that shit, and they don't want to be discovered.
I mean,
Hmm.
what Diddy's thing is he went up against the structure power when he
That part.
sued when he sued them liquor people, Ciroc, for how they did with his branding of his liquor. And he sued them people and he won. And he sued them for $1 billion and he won. Now, for them not to be able to pay Diddy, all they did was have to find a defamation in his character because once you are a representative of a brand, if you do anything immoral or look to be as immoral, they can take away that money. And that's why
So
Diddy is in
then,
the situation
why
he's in.
isn't the question about Diddy's moral integrity more than it is about anything else? Why would you defend somebody who, when had the
Oh,
opportunity
Jesus.
to be himself and uplift his people, he chose to be more like them and be detrimental to his people?
Come on now.
Hold on. Time out. Who said that I was defending Diddy?
You were.
No, that's not me defending him. I was laying at the point that he was in jail for a crime he hasn't been committed of, and the white man is free for a crime that he's been committed of. I'm showing y'all the difference.
No,
Right
you
is
trying
right
to.
and wrong is wrong. I believe that Diddy should be in jail for some of the shit he did, the beating the Cassie, all that little extra shit. He deserved that. I'm not
How
saying
you
that.
know?
But
You
if
don't
he
even know what
deserves,
was in that bag. How you know? How do you know that she wasn't stealing his money or something from
man, it
people?
don't make a difference. You beat that woman and you was on tape.
Stealing his money
You's
or something.
wrong. He's wrong for beating
Well,
that woman, kicking her
the
and all
people.
that shit. Come on,
Okay,
y'all.
so
Come
the
on
people
now.
that held
He
that
wasn't
tape
You got to
for
convicted.
stop thinking like
12
if
years,
He's not a
he has not.
criminal. He
He's
wasn't
not. He
convicted for
hasn't been
that.
convicted.
He's not a criminal. I don't care what you saw.
You're
hold on,
He
hold on,
saying
hold
hasn't
on.
been
for the
convicted.
public.
And that's the point I'm trying to make. He is in jail and he hasn't been convicted of anything.
Well, he
Donald
thought he
Trump
got
has
away
been
with it.
convicted. Donald Trump has been convicted and he is free.
He
What
didn't.
are y'all
He's
not understanding?
he didn't get. First of all, he didn't get
Angry
convicted
black man. Calm
until
down. Calm
recently.
down.
Second of all, the crimes that he has been charged with obviously didn't raise to a level of any type of threat to anybody for him to have a
Society.
jail
Right.
sentence. He's going to pay fines and restitution and probably be on probation, but not every felon goes to jail. He was arraigned, he got his mugshot taken like any other alleged criminal, but the crimes that he committed were not of a violent nature or
Right.
require jail time.
And that's
You
what I
don't.
wanted to say. You're talking about heinous crimes. You're comparing apples with oranges. Like, no, thank you.
I'm not convinced as with anything. I'm just saying that you have a man over here that's in jail and has not been convicted of a crime. You have a white man over here that's been convicted of a crime. The black man is in jail.
But
Bill Cosby, when he
He
went to Bill
causes a
Cosby,
threat.
hold on, hold on, hold
The
on, hold on. It's not the
bless
only
him,
one.
Lord.
It's just not that example. Bill Cosby was convicted, and Bill Cosby went to jail.
look at the
Or Kelly
charges.
was convicted,
Charged,
and he went to jail.
charged with
So that's what I'm saying. Black men get convicted, and we go to jail.
well,
A
stop
white man, you could get
committing
convicted
crime.
of a crime, and you might not have to do no time.
You
You
know
could
what
be
I
out here
want to
free in
know?
these streets.
What I want to understand is in a country that we've all been raised in, why is it that instead of trying to uphold some type of moral standard as black people when we reach those type of plateaus, instead of trying to do that and hold and make this argument where no, if these people do this, they're going to be convicted and sent to jail if that's what you need for the crimes that match jail sentences. Instead of when they reach that certain plateau, now they want to do what the white folks do.
Now, I can't even
Yeah,
answer that because I don't know why Diddy couldn't be himself and
which
do
is a
what he was
ped-
doing.
what, and so his self
I
is
hear
called
it's where
being
he is.
accused of being a pedophile, a sex
You know,
trafficker.
as I'm talking about be itself,
These are offenses.
I'm talking about
Drug.
with the
These are violent offenses. He's been accused of blowing up people's cars. I
And
mean,
that's why he's in jail. Because he posed a threat to society, try to bribe the witnesses, intimidate the witnesses. So I don't want to say all chocolate people are the same, right? But this particular chocolate man behaved in a manner to where he's a threat. So the judge shut him down. Now I'm pretty sure the white chocolate man wasn't, he's not, if he did, he didn't get caught. So we can't compare apple with oranges.
and none
You
of his
understand what I'm saying?
offenses were violent offenses.
Right.
None of his
And
charges.
like I said, and he had some good hush money, right? For no one to bring up the threats or anything like that, which
Mhm.
I didn't hear there was
I
any.
mean, truthfully, if Diddy had a stayed in his lane and not filed that suit against them people about that liquor and stuck to what he was doing, he probably wouldn't be in the mess that he's in. You know what I'm saying? But when you get that air of yourself and forget the lane that they didn't gave you,
He's
he had to be
private,
taught a lesson.
exactly. It
Well,
okay.
that was my
Like
question.
nigga, for real, you got money, but you not running nothing. And let me show you what happens when you step out of line and you black.
But he should already know that, right?
I
So
mean, they should, but a lot of people
why
forget.
step
A
out of
lot of people
line
forget.
in
Uh,
not in the place where you get to the place where you want to be able to use your money for some good for your own people. When I say step out of line morally in your character and get to the place where you believe in your head you're above the law and you can do whatever you want to do in a
Right.
country that you know you can't do whatever you want to do as a black person, no matter how much money you got.
Hey,
Facts.
These are
some
things we
people get some
already
people get
know.
some people get drunk off their own juice.
Okay, so let him
Some
suffer
people get
the
drunk off their own juice.
consequences of his own
Mm-mm.
juice and put it in the context of what
Mm.
his situation is and not this context of what Trump's situation is. Because I don't think everything is about race. I think those are apples and oranges. I think that if Trump had committed any type of violent crime, he would have been put in
Exactly.
jail. They
Exactly.
wanted to put that man in jail unequivocally. So the reason he's not in jail isn't because he's white or he's rich or he's the president. It's because they didn't have anything to convict him of that was that raised to the level of jail time.
Right.
So once again, I'm gonna say this: if you think Donald Trump was black, he would not be in jail.
It's the point that he committed white collar crimes.
I'm not
Okay.
asked that. We not asking none of that. The
Obama has
question was the
alleged
question was a yes or no
a lot of
question.
crimes.
If you think Donald Trump was a black man, do you think he would have not served any time?
Yes, if he was in the same position as Donald Trump being a former president, yes.
Okay, if that's what you believe,
Because
then that's what you believe. Because
because
I don't believe that. I
because
don't
you
believe
guys
that.
aren't even or are you aware of any crimes that Obama committed while he was in office, or you think he didn't commit it?
Come on
He
now.
was never taken to trial for anything. So I don't know what he done.
I got you.
I can't say that he ain't did no crime because I don't know what he's doing when I'm at home because I'm not nowhere around it. All I'm saying is you can't be mad at me if I did something that I didn't get caught.
So you're mad at Trump because what?
He got
He
caught.
got caught.
Caught
He
doing
got
what?
caught.
Caught doing what?
He got caught doing
Caught
wrong.
what wrong did he get caught doing? Is my question.
For one, he incited a riot to the White House.
He did what?
Incited a riot.
Bless your soul.
Right? He did not do that.
Right.
He didn't.
Well, he
He
got
did.
convicted of that. He got convicted of that.
I don't know what he got. I know he got convicted of
He
34 different
definitely
things.
got convicted of
I
inciting.
didn't go down the whole list of shit that he done.
Well,
All I
well,
know is he's a convicted felon and
well, you
he's
can't
free.
contradict yourself. There's like a slippery slope. Your argument was him being convicted. We're talking about him being convicted. So I'm asking you, what has you so hostile? What conviction
Hold
upsets
on,
you?
hold on, hold on, hold on, Steve. Hold on. Time out, time out. Let's get an understanding. Hostile means that I'm upset and I want to do something to the man.
No,
I
you
don't want
sound
to
like
do
an
nothing to
angry.
the man.
You sound like an
All I'm
angry black
no,
man. That's why they
all
get
I'm saying
rolled up, locked away, the key.
all I'm saying is it's not an angry black man when I look at the history of how we're done.
Mm.
And I don't care. I'm one of them people. If you know me, I'm one of the people. I don't give a fuck if it's 100 million motherfuckers over here saying he's all right. If that's what I believe, that's what I believe. If a motherfucker's supposed to be in jail for doing criminal shit and you get convicted of a felon, where I'm from, a felon goes to jail. He doesn't get to be free amongst us. When we're convicted, they handcuff us and they take us to jail. That's what I know
So you
as a
believe
black man
all black
living in the
fellas
system.
did
That
jail time?
I have at least 70 to 80% of my friends that when they was convicted of a crime, they went and did time.
Why were they being criminals?
Now, I don't know any black men that were convicted and didn't do no time or just got to pay restitution or got to get house arrest and that's cool.
Exactly. That's why we're
So
trying
I
to
don't
get you to understand the crimes
so
that
I
he committed. You can pay. White collar crimes are different. Just like, even if he would have went in prison, he's not going to the county. He's gonna be eating
I
steak
know
and
some
lobster. You're
my
gonna,
friend I have a friend that embezzled $2 million from a motherfucking $500,000. I mean, a $500 company, 540 company, and the nigga did 3 years and still had to pay restitution. He did not get to just pay and be months free amongst us.
So you're basing your
Because I
world
said that
off of
black
your own
people have a
personal
different. Black people, we go to jail when we get convicted of
And what
crimes.
kind did he have Donald Trump representation? Who was his attorney? I mean, there's so many
I don't know. I don't know.
outliers. You
I don't
don't know a
know. I
lot,
don't know.
love.
I don't know
So,
what his attorney was. I know he stole about close to. He said close to half a million, $250,000,
and he talking. See, Donald
and he
Trump was
got
doing
caught.
no talking. Bless him,
And he
Jesus.
got caught.
Yeah, yeah. It's unfortunate.
So he got convicted. He did his 2 years. He
That's
paid
it.
back the he paid back the restitution. I mean, it don't matter how many years he did. He did it. Trump ain't doing none.
I'll do 2 years for how much you say again? Cause I don't make that in a year or two. Come on now.
I
We're
definitely would have had
It
some
don't
time
matter
to
how
do
many years he
it.
got. He went to jail. Is the point that I'm trying to make. You went to jail. And you just said for white collar crimes, it ain't the same. No, for white collar crimes for black people and white people, it's
no,
just two
that's
different things.
exactly. Now, if that was a dope case, he would have been getting way more than 3 years because he did a white collar crime. It was only 3 years, and you said how much? $500,000.
Hold
That
on.
was
It's
justice
it's
and
white
peace.
people. It's white people out here that sell the same amount of dope as niggas sell and don't get the same fucking time. What are you talking about?
So
You
are you
so
mad? Are
upset,
you mad that
right?
the white people are not going to jail, or are you mad that black
Those
people
are. I mean,
are?
those are just.
Because you
All I'm
obviously
stating
don't
is
have a problem
facts.
with them being criminals.
All I'm stating is
Let me
facts.
tell you, and I'm saying facts too.
Those
Pink
are facts
people,
from
right,
your personal
right, right.
experience.
All I'm stating
It's
is
not
facts.
the facts in the world.
No,
And
no, no,
pink
no, no,
people
no,
and
no,
pink
no. Those are
people and
facts. Those are
chocolate
facts.
people break
There's
crimes
a fact.
totally different ways. So the way you move, right? It's like a chess game. You hear what I say? You cannot compare. They do things different. We do things differently. All right. So you get different results.
You keep believing that if you do them shit like them white people, they gonna give the white people's time. You gonna be
No,
very fucking
that's the
upset.
problem. Why do you think that being doing what white people do in a country where you know you're not going to get the same results? Why are you trying to get the same results? This
Who
was
says that
mind
I'm trying to get?
boggling.
Who said? Hold on. And
Why
once
would you
again,
expect, why would you
that's
expect
not
to get
that's
the
not
same
what
results?
I. That's not either there what I'm arguing. I'm not arguing that P Diddy can be just like the white people. What I'm telling you is, you a nigga, your nose have to be cleaner when you doing shit and you black.
And we
Because
know that.
every little thing you looked at under the microscope, they might not they might not get you today, but they saving that whole card
And
for
we know
later
that.
when
We
they
know
really
that.
feel they
Something
need
we
to need it.
agree on. I totally agree on that.
And we know that.
Okay, I agree. I agree
You
on
know what
that.
I'm saying? So my thing is, yeah, it's fucked up that D went to jail, but
No, it's not.
he
No, it's
should be in.
not.
No, it's
There
not.
you go again.
No,
Talking
it's
No,
like,
not.
no, it's fucked up
bless
that
him,
he's in jail and
Jesus.
Donald Trump is free. It is.
No, it's not.
No,
It
Diddy,
is.
look,
It
Donald
is.
Trump, what Donald Trump did not affect anyone's life. You hear what I'm saying? Not to
How
mental,
can I be in
Diddy,
jail for something I haven't even been committed? I haven't even been convicted for.
he
I'm just
did
sitting
it.
in jail waiting to be convicted.
Bless him, Jesus. Bless
That's
him,
a
Lord.
violation of that's a
Bless him,
violation
Lord.
of my
Bless
rights.
him. Bless him, Lord. Bless
That's
him.
a violation of my rights to be sitting in
You
jail.
just
No, it's
said
not. No, it's
Diddy
not.
beat the girl up. They got a video and all that. He did
And
it.
once again, no charges have been brought against him yet. They just
Yes, sir.
holding him. They
Bless
just
him, Lord.
holding him.
Oh
Well,
no,
he
baby.
need to
There
keep,
has to
he
be
keep
charges.
holding
He
them.
has to be indicted.
No,
It's
they don't
Right.
have to be
they can't
charged.
hold you. I
They
think it's
are.
only 48
There's a
hours they
slew of
can hold you
charges. There's a slew of charges.
without charging you.
The only thing he has been denied bail. But guess what? He will get his day, right? And then we can come here again and we can finally say he's a convicted felon.
He won't be. He
Okay?
won't. He probably ain't gonna see court till next year.
Well, to God be
No,
the glory.
I thought it's supposed to start like in April or March.
Yeah,
Start his
we'll
trial.
see. We'll see when April March get here.
He
Shit, he
got
didn't
enough
already been in
time
there.
to sit
He
and
already been in
repent.
there a year. When
Yeah,
April March get here, he
see,
already been a year anyway.
I'm not geeked up about Diddy being able to get away with anything.
Not at all.
That's the
Repent.
problem.
And
We
I'm
want
not geeked up about
we
nothing.
want to
What I'm saying
instead of
is, it's
trying
a
to fix
difference.
the
It's
system,
a
we
difference in
just
this
want to get
system.
away with shit
It's a
like
difference between somebody
no.
molesting, raping, drugging, and somebody trying to get his change. You understand what I'm
It's a
saying?
difference.
You can't compare
It's a
apples to
difference in the
oranges.
system. I don't care how y'all want to look at it. The way they do it, they have rules for black men
But we
and
didn't
they
say
have the
there
rules
was
for the
a
white
difference.
man. And as a black man, you should understand, you should be smart enough to understand that the rules for you ain't the rules for them. So you
Hey,
need to
Caddy,
move differently.
welcome to the
Okay.
panel, Caddy. Get yourself off mute, brother.
You got to move differently. You can't move like them. Hey, I don't even want to move close to them. I don't want to do the same shit close to them. Because no, it ain't the same. It ain't the same as me riding around Kansas City with my motherfucking tags out of date. And when you go out here to Jackson County, out of Johnson County, these motherfucking shits be out of date for 3 and 4 years and they don't never get stopped.
How
But
do you
I
know?
can't go
How
5
do you
blocks
know
in
shit
my
never got
motherfucking
stopped?
neighborhood
They could have
without
got
getting
Jesus,
stopped
stopped.
Jesus.
and kept on. They could have got stopped and then just kept on doing the same shit like you doing the
Right.
same
And
shit.
pay their
Why are
ticket.
you expecting to get away with it?
Right.
Or
So
okay,
so you think
how
you
you figure it's 5 of us, everybody's shit is out of date. My shit been out of date a month, and the nigga that's right beside me shit's been out for 3 years, and I get pulled over.
bless them,
And
Lord.
I'm the black face and he's the white face.
Bless them, Lord.
BWB, driving while black, man.
So okay,
Hey,
here's a better question.
what if it
Do
depends on what cop? It might have just been an asshole cop that you rolled past that day.
It's
do you
always an asshole cop when you black.
Do you really
That's
think
true.
if
And y'all
Donald
need to
Trump
stop
did the
being
things
black.
that Diddy did, do you really think he will be a free man? Do you really think he will still be our president? If Donald Trump was accused of all the things that Diddy is currently being accused of, do you think he would still be our president? Do you think he will not be
When
sitting in jail?
I'm gonna say
That
this.
was a yes or no
I'm gonna
question.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
Bless
When
him,
Donald
Lord.
Trump went
Bless
to
him,
trial
Lord.
in court, I
Bless
Hey,
him,
I
told them
Lord.
like
wasn't nothing gonna happen
her.
to the nigga.
Bless him, Lord.
To answer that, Diddy did do it. Don't say accused. Diddy did it.
We know, but we talking to the angry black man right now, and he's
Okay,
He not
all
advocating
I'm
for.
angry.
saying is we not saying he didn't do it. The argument was he hasn't been convicted of it, and Donald Trump has been convicted. That's the whole thing y'all throwing out. That nigga, him, me, and you do a crime, and I get convicted of a motherfucking crime, and
It's
you
funny
don't
how
get convicted of the motherfucking crime,
it's crazy.
and
We understand what you're saying, but you're
we.
not understanding what we are saying because you refuse to answer the question. It's not that you don't understand; is that I don't know. You just choose to be angry right now because the question was if Donald Trump was
So do I have to
accused.
be angry because I don't agree with y'all?
No, it's your tone and your voice. That's why the pink people are so afraid of us. It's your tone and your aggression and the way you're
Man,
expressing
fuck
yourself.
the pink people. I'm not knowing who I am because of pink people. The fuck? The fuck?
Ma'am, are you like a counselor or a therapist or something? Because you could
I-
talk a nigga through some shit.
The fuck? Ask that nigga Jerome. Jerome to know me all my life. Nigga, when I'm with my people and I feel that a certain way about a subject, I argue the same way around black people as I do white people. The thing about Big Rob
and
don't
you
move
gonna
no
be
motherfucking
locked
different
up.
because of
And
motherfucking
you're
color.
gonna be locked up. And you're gonna say it's because you're black.
Well,
But
here
it's
I
not.
am. Here I am, 51 years of
Instead
doing
of
me,
being
and I ain't never
They
been
don't
to
put that
jail for
man in
nothing.
jail.
So are you saying you're not a
So correct
convicted
yourself.
criminal?
Correct yourself talking about I'm going to jail. I
I
know what
said,
I'm doing not to go to jail.
oh, so you're not a convicted criminal, but you're a criminal.
What I am is I ain't been to jail. That's what I
Bless
ain't
them, Lord.
been. And that's where I ain't going.
And
Fuck all that
Donald
other shit
Trump
you're talking
ain't
about.
either. So why you mad at him? He pink and he ain't been to jail, and you chocolate and you ain't been to jail. So let's not be upset.
You
Oh,
know
she
what
call
I'm
you
Okay, when they
chocolate. She
do
ain't
it,
call you
when
black.
I
She
do
call you chocolate.
saying?
She might be. Hey, we might got a love connection. She call you chocolate. She ain't call
No,
you black.
I don't call myself black. Black is a color. Just because the pigment call you black, you embrace that. That's a color, and it means it. And their thought of giving us that color, black represent death and darkness. And I'm chocolate. I'm beautifully and wonderfully made.
When a lady tell me she chocolate, I know some freaky shit about to happen. So my bad. That was just
Bless
my
your
suggestion.
soul.
Yeah,
Bless your
yeah,
soul.
that's my soul. That's my soul, though. You know what I mean? That's my
Nigga can
Bless,
soul.
last 5 minutes before you start being nasty.
bless
Oh
him,
my bad.
Jesus.
Hey, I missed this show. I missed this show.
What up, Caddy?
What up with it?
What's your contribution to the conversation?
Shit, make America great again. What you talking
Make
about?
America shots fired.
I saw this clip.
yes,
I saw this clip
yes.
where this young girl was you know how they be at these college rallies and something like that, and this young girl was like, tell me when America was ever great. And the
That
guy
part.
had a good point. He's like, shit, America great now. He's like, you know, you sitting up here in your Louis Vuitton, this and that, and got all this money and all this type of stuff. It's like America is great now. And you have to think about it. It's like it is great. I
Right.
mean,
Mm.
Because
Hey, in America, America is the only country where you can be poor and become
and still
rich.
have a
Where
good time.
most people that in other countries, if they were born poor, 9 times out of 10 they die poor. But in America, you got a chance to be poor and get a bunch of bootstraps and make some motherfucking money if you about your bi. You
No
know, so
matter
you can't do that
what
other
color
countries.
you are.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And
So
they
especially
and,
now.
and we
It's so
ain't trying
easy
to
to make
leave.
money now. It's
And
ridiculous.
everybody trying to come here. So that should
Period.
answer the question.
Look, and did you think about the deportation and he's getting ready to do? What's going to happen with all that property? Because you know, the Mexicans they be selling stuff up. What's going to happen to all the land, all the property? What I wonder what that process is going to look like.
Good
Are they going to
question.
be selling it? You know, I know like out here in Michigan a couple of years back, they were selling houses for $1. So I'm like, okay, uh, it was so much property. They were just selling it for $1. I wish I would have knew back then, but I wonder what's going to happen to all the property. And we're not just talking. He's not just going after the Mexicans. There's Asians that's not supposed to be here. You know, what's the 7-Eleven people? What's their nationality? You know, Armenians and you
Indians.
know. Yeah, yeah. Come on now. It's gonna be a lot of property that's gonna be seized when they're deported. What's gonna happen to that?
All them people that just got put out of Palisades and Altadena moving in. That's where they going.
Come on now. Oh, you might have a point. Mm,
They gotta go somewhere.
right.
And, they talking about rebuild and
300
all this
billion.
stuff.
Three
First,
hundred billion.
first of all, the fire ain't even out. Let's
It's
start
not
there.
even.
Y'all talking about rebuilding. You can't rebuild till the fire is out. Then how long is it going to take? And how long does it take to get past them permits and all of those building laws and everything before you can even get there?
I
And then
mean,
how
but
many
damn,
people and
even
then
It's
on
how
the
many
Sodom and
people
rebuilding,
Gomorrah
you
all
gotta
over
work.
and then
again.
how many
You
people
gotta
are
don't you gotta worry about it burning down again though?
I was just about to say, I wonder if those people would build brick houses after this.
what if they smart? But I wouldn't even go the fuck back up there personally.
My God. Right.
That's exactly what I
You
said.
know,
My
Hey,
God.
that's what I'm just saying. What happens if it burned down again? You know what I'm saying? Ain't
I see.
no.
I think the
Oh,
problem
it's
is
gonna burn.
not about it burning. The fact that there was nothing to calm that fire faster than what it did
Now
with the
that was
winds and
crazy. That was
regardless
crazy.
of whatever. The fact that there were minimal skeleton crew resources that we have to call in crews from Mexico, from Oregon, Washington, all to come down here for this one fire. And then you think about how $17 million was cut from the firemen's budget. You think
Hey,
about how the reservoir that is nearest where that fire is, during a fire season, there was no water in the reservoir for whatever reason. I've heard that it's because it was supposed to be cleaning it, and several other reasons. But during the fire season, why would you clean? Why would you empty the reservoir in fire season? In a state that is plagued with fires the way other states are plagued with hurricanes and tornadoes, why would you ever cut the fireman's budget? The
Hey,
things that don't make sense,
I don't
you
even
know.
want to
It
be
don't
in a
make sense
place.
because that wasn't even a season where we will have, this look, the month we're in. But the good thing is, who's coming to the rescue? Are people that's incarcerated. They get 2 days off for each day that they're in the
But you have to,
campfire.
but you got to be in there for a non-violent offense, so they're not letting
Come
your ass
on.
run
Right.
free.
No P. Diddy's.
No
No
P
P.
Diddy.
First of
Diddy's.
all, I don't want to move no place that has a fire season.
Well, we don't want to. A lot of people don't want to move nowhere where it's a hurricane season.
Hold on, I got a
Like
question, y'all.
shit.
I mean,
Is
every state got an issue. Go ahead, Jerome.
is P Diddy in jail for? Is he being charged for anything violent though?
Yes.
What's that?
Yeah, yeah.
Sex trafficking,
Sexual assault.
So they
assault.
consider that violent?
You know,
Definitely.
Sex trafficking? No, I don't consider that violent. If ain't nobody getting hurt.
Drugging. What do you
Right.
call it?
You
Kidnapping.
got to. First of all, we got to
Kidnapping.
think of what they consider in sex trafficking now. Like I can have you if I fly you out here from Miami, and you a freak, and I'll be like, hey, hook me up. When you agree with it, then ain't nothing violent happen, but that's sex trafficking.
okay. Well, what about tampering with witnesses?
I think he
That
got. I think he
You know
got.
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
he got a sexual.
I ain't heard
I
about
think he
the
has a sexual assault in there though.
I do
but
It's
they
a
believe
name
there's a
sexual
case
assault in there
for
they
somewhere.
one or
naming
two or
everything
10.
everything is so gray area. It's like sexual assault could be kissing you too goddamn hard, and you say, "I said don't kiss me like that," and you know what I mean. So, I mean, I'm sure he
Okay.
did do the actual things, but I'm just saying, I ain't know they was considering that violent though.
So speaking of, you can just do anything, and they consider it. Somebody can say that it was assault or whatnot. What do you guys think about Jay-Z and the accusations against him?
ooh.
That's why I don't
Mm.
believe nobody until they prove that whatever they saying is true, because they
But
already proved that was false, right?
he still got to go through it though. They haven't dropped the case, which is
Right.
crazy. Right.
See, and that's the problem. Until they start punishing people that's falsely accusing people, then people with money gonna always be losing out on all this money because he already lost out because he got to pay his lawyer, and all they trying to get is a settlement because that's what they didn't they try to get a settlement before they even took it to the courts or whatever.
It did.
Now Diddy was
Well,
supposed to be getting
and
the
they all,
settlement before he went to court, but
So
now that doesn't stop because of his situation with the court.
I'm looking
So,
at his count too. That's sex trafficking by force, fraud, and when you try to coerce someone into something. That's
coercion.
count two. Yes, thank you. Um, ooh, prostitution.
but that's what they got R. Kelly for, is sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Man,
he was
free R.
sex
Kelly though.
trafficking.
He said free R. Kelly.
I agree, bro. R. Kelly shouldn't even be in there.
Nah, for real.
Let bro out.
It wasn't like he was raping these little girls or whatever. You know, they just
Oh, bless your souls.
Now they parents was taking them over there. If I take my daughter to Chris Brown house, she 14. What the
Still
fuck I
don't
think
make it
gonna happen?
right. Think
They gonna
about
have cookies?
it might not be right in your eyes, but I don't think it should be a crime. If she wasn't no virgin.
Hell no. Her mama knew
Okay,
that.
imagine that was your daughter.
I
Then
Your
am
daughter.
shit.
imagining it my daughter. If my daughter already fucking and she go to fuck somebody, Chris Brown, what's the difference? In fucking Chris Brown or Jackie Brown? Shit.
But
I don't
shit,
give a fuck
Jackie,
You
what
gotta
well,
stay
well,
away from the Browns.
hold on now. Jackie Brown sound like a woman. That's the
That's my point.
difference.
She's still fucking though.
Yeah,
So it's
square
all the
business.
same.
Square business. We might as well get some money for it.
The law is for the lawless, and we know statutory rape is a crime. Underage, period. That's the law.
Okay, so here's my thing about statutory rape. Here's my thing about statutory rape. When we was in high school, 15 to the time I was 18, the doughboys used to pull up to the motherfucking school.
Mm-hmm.
Now, most of the doughboys is in their 20s, 21s, 22. The girls ain't all 18. So the girls that was in high school was getting in the cars with the doughboys. Why? Because they got money, because they got, a little
Of
clout
course.
name around here. And so nobody in our generation was tripping off of statutory rape like that.
No,
But
like you
now that
said, they
these
didn't
same
get caught.
motherfuckers got kids, now
All
statutory
right, grasshopper. They didn't get caught, and
Right.
we're the ones who are wrong for letting it be okay. Well, not we,
That
because it
part.
wasn't my generation.
That
The
part.
parents were wrong for allowing that to still go on. Just because
Right.
they were able to get away with it doesn't mean that it was right. A lot of those,
Exactly.
a lot of those girls got babies by niggas they ain't never seen again.
Right.
So, because that is a predatory
Crazy.
act by a man that is older and more
You talking about
Okay,
experienced.
crazy.
so if I'm 18 talking to a 17-year-old,
If you 18 and still in high
He
school,
always
what's
comparing
wrong with you?
apples and watermelons.
I'm
Something.
asking
Like,
no, I'm asking questions. I'm
If
asking
you are
questions.
18, you are
If
an
I'm
adult.
18 and I'm
You're an
talking to a
adult.
17-year-old and we have sex, is it that statutory rape?
y'all
You're an
been
adult. She not, and if 17 is still legal consenting age, you got to go below 17.
right.
That's why I don't agree with none of it, because it just depends on who decided to make the law. Because some states is 17, some is 15, some is 16.
You better know the laws, period.
Well,
And in some cultures, it's okay. In some cultures, a 14-year-old can be with a 50-year-old man,
it
I
used
know
to
in
be
right?
Somalia and
it
shit,
used to
they
be
when they
our
tell
culture.
they be getting married.
Yeah.
It used to
So,
be our culture. They just changed the laws as the
right.
country grew.
Guess what?
That's
That's
why I
what
don't
makes
feel like
America great. We get
that's why I say R.
wiser,
Kelly should
right?
be free. That's
Say that
exactly why I
again.
say R. Kelly should be free, because as long as he's not taking it from nobody,
He was peeing on them girls. Come on now,
being
Jerome.
on
So
somebody
what?
is
You
not
remember that
uncommon.
So what?
video and him peeing on that girl like that
Man,
with
I
That's
his
had a
not
lady
roguish
squirt
uncommon.
self?
on me the other day. She called it squirt.
Being
Hold on,
What's
hold
married
on.
to
wrong
Time
with
out,
me?
time
I'm
out,
not
time
about to
out.
play with
When
Oh,
he
my
was
bad.
peeing on her, did she
My
try to
bad.
move
My bad.
though? She didn't try to move when he was peeing. She
Well,
stood right there.
Everybody was
how we
scared.
don't know she was drugged.
I ain't
I
know.
didn't try.
Ain't nobody said
Hey,
nothing
P.
about no drugs, Kim.
I didn't try to move. I didn't try to
Making
move
that
neither.
Something
I
shit
wrong
just
up.
with you.
wanted
You
to
let
squirt.
somebody piss on you. Something wrong.
Hey, she from Chicago.
Hey,
That's
I
what
don't
they
care
do.
how drunk you is. If a motherfucker peeing on you full force, you gonna try to move with something. Come on.
That's
Not if that's what
nasty.
they into. People do worse than that. Motherfuckers defecate
Right?
on each other
Biggie,
and all
Biggie
kinds of
like people
shit.
to poop on. Oh my God. They just roguish and
Like,
nasty.
What they is? How you say it? Need.
I, I think that R. Kelly should be free if ain't nobody else going down with him, because that was a whole organization, and I don't mean like a business organization, but it was a group of them that was facilitating those activities with him and for him. So I just believe that it should be a whole bunch of other motherfuckers should have went down when it
And
came to the
what comedian said he was saying it up in his songs. Do you mind if I beep beep? I don't see nothing wrong. Like all his songs really subliminally let you know what he was. Age ain't nothing but a number. All his like, he was telling. I
Seems
feel
like you're
free tonight.
ready. It seems like you're ready.
Ready, going up to the high school.
yeah.
Now this what I now that's the crazy part though, because I don't understand, like Rob said. So let's say a girl is 16 and the guy is 19, but a woman could be 18 and a man could be 52. So the 18 and 52 is all right, but the 19 and the 16 is
It's not. I wouldn't say
It's
it's
all
all
right
right, but it's
financially,
legal.
maybe. I guess I don't know.
But it's legal.
Yeah. It's legal, right?
I guess it's
I
legal.
ain't even talking about the legal part because you know that's bullshit. But I'm just talking about how people convict people in their hearts. Like y'all was saying, R. Kelly should be in jail, and I'm like, man, R. Kelly ain't did nothing wrong. He just screwed some young girls.
Bless your soul.
He abused some young girls.
No, I ain't
Hey,
saying
hold on. E40 got a stall, and then the verse that nigga say, "If you bleed, you can fuck."
But
Nobody has never gave that nigga no backlash on that
because
motherfucking
he
song.
ain't got caught.
In America, it's freedom of expression. Okay, that's not
And
against the
according
law,
to you, you got to get caught. If you ain't get caught,
right? You need to stick to your script, Crip.
I'm just saying.
So now y'all saying it's cool as long as you don't get caught.
No, you
No,
said it's
we're
cool.
reminding you
That's
of what you said because you
your quote.
forget.
Because I never said it wasn't cool unless you get caught.
No, I said if it ain't rough, it ain't me.
That's what y'all said. Put into my mouth. Rob never said those words.
Who put what to your mouth? You can't say that, and we talking
No,
about R.
I
Kelly
never
and
did
Diddy.
say. I didn't never
Idiot
did
at the same
say
time.
it's cool as long as you don't get caught.
Ain't no Diddy,
No
man.
Diddy.
Right. I ain't never said it was cool as long as you don't get caught. That's never came out of my mouth. Now one time we have been talking. I don't know.
So that's not equivalent to saying if you can be a criminal, you're not a criminal unless you get caught, but you can commit many crimes.
You're
That's
Right.
not the same.
you're not a criminal unless you get caught.
So that's
And
what you
convicted.
saying.
Because if you because technically if you want to say everybody in this motherfucker done jaywalk, it's against the law to jaywalk. So won't that make us all criminals?
Yep.
No, that's an
Yeah,
infraction. That's an
stop it.
infraction.
Stop it.
See, that's what I tell you. You
Stop
don't
Stop it.
understand.
But I
Stop
asked
it.
you,
If
did you think it for
jaywalk, if it's against the law to jaywalk,
That's an
that means you
infraction.
cannot cross this motherfucking street
That mean
with
I
the
can
light
pay
going the
my
other
ticket and
way.
act like I
It's a
never
criminal
jaywalk.
act.
Pay my ticket.
It's a
Pay my
criminal
ticket.
act.
It's not. It's
So
an infraction.
But it depends on if you black or not, because I went to jail for jaywalking. So
Man, come
How
on,
do
bro. It's different rules for us.
it's that pistol you was carrying.
I
that
think all
part?
you blacks ought to go back to Africa.
Bless his
hey,
soul. That part, because I'm chocolate, Jerome. I don't know what
I'm
they're
going
talking
back
about.
to Africa.
Hey,
I'm not
hey,
African.
Y'all can walk across the street anytime over there.
I'm
ain't
not
no
African.
goddamn streets.
I'm a motherfucking American.
there ain't no street to cross.
That part, American. I'll go for that, but it's not on the application.
Y'all can
I don't
skip
know no
across the
black
street
like
if
that.
y'all want to. I'm tired of you niggas complaining about my country.
Well, yeah, tell 'em.
Let's make it
And,
great again.
and our president. And they talk about our president too. He want our
I
president
bet
to
I
be
Hey,
ain't talking about my president. Who talking about
hey,
Trump?
ain't none of these motherfuckers my president. They just a motherfucker that's in charge of this country.
in jail.
Ain't none of them my president. They just in charge of the country. They not none of my president.
That's
They
my
don't know
baby
me.
daddy.
They don't know me.
I hear you talking about Trump.
We
They
talking
don't
They
know
about
gonna,
me.
they gonna
Shit,
call Charleston White.
Barack wasn't my president either, just because he was black. He
He
wasn't my
wasn't even black.
president.
Who
Oh,
said
that's
he
something
was
we can
black?
talk about, Shannon. Did you see the
I know what I already got it lined up.
oh, go ahead.
Talk about what?
Let me
Oh,
see.
shit.
I'm sure Shannon talking about the same thing since we mentioned Barack.
Yeah,
Oh
Barack
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah. I
Barack
know
was
what y'all
just the
talking about.
motherfucker that was in charge. Shit, what? How did he affect my pockets? He didn't pay none
Barack,
of my bills.
but before y'all pull that up, Barack. I'm just gonna say Barack was doing the right thing when he was doing
Oh,
that.
oh.
No, I'm talking about what they finna talk about. Barack, he should have been doing what he was doing. That's
Y'all
the
know what? This
president.
is what I wanted to say about what like Bob would just said. So everybody wants to vote for whoever basically for the main thing can put some money in their pocket, whatever president can help them out. But we get mad at the presidents for doing stuff that put money in their pockets.
You hypocrites.
Which is crazy. It's like we vote for them based on what they can do for us, but when they get in there and do shit for themselves, we get mad and be like, "No, he ain't do nothing for us." It's like,
Hey, now there's one thing I can say I like about Trump. What I like about Trump is he don't give a fuck what nobody else say about him. He's gonna do him, whether or not you like it or don't like it. That's what I do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say that about every Republican. Every Republican I've known since I done been paying attention to the presidency, they don't give a fuck what nobody say about them. They gonna go in there and do what they gonna do. And if you like it, cool. And if you don't like it, fuck you. I got respect for that than to come and you be the president and you try to hide what you're doing or whatever that. Now, if you mean that you gonna deport every motherfucking body you feel that's illegal and you about that business and stand on that business, I got to respect for standing on your business. But don't be doing no shicey ass shit behind me and telling me you gonna be this way and then you just run away. At least we know with Trump, for the most part, on how he's gonna operate. I will say that for the most
And
part.
we agreed on something. He's a loud devil, so you
Yeah,
can prepare more better with a loud devil. But a
right,
sneaky, snakish devil,
right.
how can
You know
you
what I'm saying?
prepare?
Here's what
You
Trump
can't.
said in regards to his apparent friendly exchange between himself and former President Barack Obama, because you saw them together sitting next to one another, yucking it up, smiling, laughing, having a good time, that kind of thing. And this is what President Trump had to say about that. Quote, "I didn't realize how friendly it looked," end quote. And then while watching the video, he continued by saying, "Boy, they look like two people that like each other. And we probably do," end quote.
Your people's phone at first keep ringing. It rang like 5 times.
Okay.
So I didn't know if it was that lady or not. Trying to call him. 'Cause I know you
So
called
in the
him.
midst of that video of seeing them at the
And let them know
funeral
you on
of
TV, cuz.
President Carter, the thing that for the question, friend or threat to democracy, they're being very friendly. Is that because of the place that they are in, or are all the things that they said about Trump being a threat to democracy and all of those great things, fascist, he wants to be a dictator, blase, blase, all those things that they said about him, was that just political banter, or do they really mean it?
That scene reminds me of the DA and the public defender. They seem like they going at it, right? But as soon as the case over, they going to eat dinner together, right? Because it's business. It's business. The White House is a business, right? So, um, his last part of his quote. Maybe they are. Look like they good friends. Maybe they are. Yeah, they. I don't feel like they take these things personal. At the end of the day, it's getting ran just the way they want it to be ran. They make us feel like we have a vote. You see how upset people are, but elected Donald Trump, right? Everybody have everything to say negative about him being a felony, about him being a womanizer, but he was elected, right? But was he really?
He was elected. I don't believe it was stolen. I believe the people stood up and was like, first of all, don't play in my face, okay? When it came to the Democrats, and I think the Democrats handed that election to Donald Trump when they played that. This is the whole thing. You can be his friend, just like the prosecutor and the defense attorney. Y'all can go at it in the courtroom, but then go to dinner afterwards and yuck it up. The problem
Right.
is with these politicians is that they are trying to speak to you as if they're speaking some type of fact or inflict some type of fear to get your vote. So the disingenuousness, if that's a word, is what I think most people are starting to pay more attention to. And that will be what will be the threat to democracy. Because people are not going to believe in the vote anymore. They're not even going to believe in these politicians anymore. And what do you do after that?
Mm.
Because you can yuck it up all you want to. We know in the court that there is no oh well, I'm gonna be able to get this prosecutor out of here, or I'm gonna be able to get this criminal or alleged criminal free or convicted by the things that I say about them if they are not true. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying? In
Mm.
politics, You can just say what the fuck ever, and who cares if it's true or
Even
not?
for the
Just throw the
people.
shit out there
Right.
in the fucking air.
Right. Right. Whoever bites.
Right. I don't know where Jerome went because I want to see what he thought about it because he the one brought it up.
All our chocolate men have disappeared.
I think Jerome trying gotta go to the bathroom.
Nah, I'm here. My chocolate ass here. You can't see me though right now, but hey, I'm super chocolate now.
Why you not showing us none of that super chocolate?
Huh?
So,
Why you ain't showing us none of that super chocolate?
Shit. I'm finna get in the truck in a minute. Oh, that's a red flag.
Bullshit alert! Bullshit alert!
that's what that is. That's what that is.
So we want to know what you thought about that. What you thought about it, Jerome?
I had seen something earlier. I was looking at a podcast or something, and it had said, I think they said Trump, but if it wasn't Trump, it was another president. But I think it was Trump. So, like some folks that he was cool with had called him and was like, "Hey, I'm being paid to say some shit about you, so nigga, hey, I gotta say some shit, but you know, we still cool, but I gotta say this." So that's what they were saying probably happened with Obama. You know what I mean? They were saying him and Trump probably actually real cool. He said, but Kamala paid him to say some shit. I'm not finna turn down $5 million to say, hey, this nigga's the devil. And that's all I gotta do is say that, especially if I'm cool with this nigga and I can call and be like, hey nigga, they finna pay me $5 million to say you the devil. So
Right.
you Satan today, goddamn it.
Diablo.
So, yeah. So they said Trump admitted to something like that when the last election happened. That some people, some of his constituents and friends or whatever called him and said, hey, I'm being paid to say some things about you, so I'm gonna say some things, but you know, we cool or whatever. So I figure, you know, that's probably the same thing happened with Obama. If especially reading that comment Trump just said, because it sounded like he's saying they basically cool.
They cool.
You know what I mean? Something like it really looked like two people that actually like each other, and they probably do. You know what I mean? So I can see it, especially with, you know, politics and all that bullshit. It's like you really can't trust nobody in politics. And kind of like what Kim was saying, it's like the prosecutor and the public defender. It's like all them niggas have to go out to eat and all that stuff. So it makes sense to me, and especially in the Obama situation. But I mean, I don't trust that nigga anyway. Even though I like him as a man and as a president and all that, but he switched up too fast when he went to, the nigga was a Christian. Then when it was time to get a vote, that nigga said, y'all can be gay.
Come on now.
And I'll prove anything y'all ask me to approve.
What do you expect from a demon crack?
Yeah, so it's like I think they cool actually. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't be cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think that's actually what happened. That he was paid to say what he said, and yeah, he said it. Now, what I do want to talk about, Shannon, is your girl when she told black women, fuck your husband, you go out there and pray, vote for what you want to. Don't listen to, she actually said, do not listen to your husband. If he don't agree with you voting for Kamala, you do what you want to do. I said, oh my goodness.
I missed that one.
Well,
yeah, you see that? When she was talking about vote for Kamala, she told black women, you seen it, Shannon?
You talk about
Who
Michelle.
is this? She Oprah
I'm talking
or
about
Michelle?
No, Michelle Obama.
Michelle.
Oh,
Told black women to this, you don't care what your husband doing, you do what you want to do in this situation. Don't listen to your husbands. If he want to vote for Trump, you go vote for Kamala. I said, my goodness. I ain't never heard nobody go that crazy on
the devil.
Yeah, that's what I said. This woman the devil. How you gonna break up people's homes like that?
Don't give a fuck. Because this is my whole thing. That's just like this is why I'm like, what are we gonna do moving forward if everything gonna be pushed on just how you feel, if I can appeal to your feelings or make you think that I'm somebody to look up to, but cloud you from my reality while telling you something different. This is
Girl,
a married woman telling you not to, that she listening to her husband, but
Jezebel.
she telling you not to listen to yours. You know what I'm saying? For her own personal agenda or the results that she desires. You know what I'm
You
saying?
just
And
you just did the whole Bible, Shannon.
so
I mean,
why is it that, the fact that they think that, why is it that people idolize other people so much? What is it about this elite structure that they've put in place to where just because somebody has money, you or a lot of people are like, oh, they got to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, or I want to emulate them, or they can influence my judgment and my mindset.
mm, mm,
Well, Shannon,
mm.
you know what I've noticed? You don't even have to have money. People are just naturally followers. I think they did a study, and it's only like 2% of people that's really just leaders, and everybody else
Mm.
is followers. So it don't take much for a nigga to follow anything you say. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you really got it. That's why, I be jokingly saying, but I be dead serious when I say never listen to a woman, because it comes from the mindset of if
Adam and Eve.
if I say one thing that you like, I got you, and you'll start listening to every goddamn thing I say.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can throw in some bullshit, and now I got you. That's how cults get started. You know what I mean? It's like
Mm-hmm.
they'll throw in some real stuff that God said, then move their stuff all into it, and before you know it, they done move God out of it, and you just doing what a cult say do. You know what I
My
mean?
God.
So that's how it be with most folks. It's like they'll follow anybody. You ain't gotta have money. These niggas just weak minded, and it's sad now because men didn't used to be like that as much as they are now. Men used to have a mind of their own. You had to prove some stuff to a man for him to start believing you and following you. Now these niggas hear anything and hell, they go with it. And I noticed it because I watch so many different podcasts, and it's like kind of like the Kevin Samuels thing, even though I agree with a lot of what he say, but it's so many niggas that they just repeat word for word what he's saying. It's like, come on, nigga, you gotta have some kind of thought for yourself. Also, you might can agree with him, but nigga, y'all saying everything word for word. That lets me know that you just agree with everything this man say.
Yeah, and then the crazy thing is a lot of them will use a lot of Kevin Samuels material completely out of context. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You be like, that don't even apply right here. You know what I'm saying? Because they so desperately trying to clown, like most of them, of course, are talking to women, and they trying to clown the woman. But what she's clowning herself enough because everybody listening to her not make no goddamn sense. But you trying to push a narrative or a image that she's not even projecting in the wrong place and be like, oh, so you're just like, and you're this, and you're like, no, that don't even apply to this shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm,
I just wonder. I think that people have gotten comfortable. Well, I ain't even gonna say that because I think it's always been this way. I think social media has exposed most people's nature to click the fuck up, and that's an insecurity, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you allow a politician, a friend, a movie star, whomever, to influence your judgment on things you don't know nothing about or you have no facts on, you basically are weak mind. Your mind is weak because you just trying to fit in. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You're not good with standing and thinking for yourself. Now, thinking for yourself does not automatically mean you won't come to the same conclusion. But without any type of fact check or um sometimes just plain common sense. Like, sometimes you can hear motherfuckers say some shit and the motherfuckers be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'll be like, yeah, that sounded good. But if you listen to what they said, that don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
know? So the thing that boggles me is that following mentality that has gone rampant for me because I think that's why they thought they could throw Kamala up there and just be like, hey, she black today.
Mhm.
Today, right? This is our first time hearing it, but she's black today.
She
And it
black.
But
actually worked. It just wasn't enough of them.
mm,
I'm glad. I'm glad. Because that's the threat to democracy. When you can just say, she don't got to go through no primary. We just gonna throw this nigga under the bus after we done month after month after month denied all these claims that he was falling short of his mental stature, and then you just completely subvert whatever I'm looking for, whatever I'm looking for, subservient
subliminal.
the entire democratic process. That's a dictatorship. We're going to give you this person and you're just going to do it just because we said so. And if you don't do it, these are all the things that are wrong with you. X, Y, Z. You got, if the men, y'all not voting for her, you must be misogynist. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's they go after their pathos, their emotions, right? People
Exactly.
in their feelings, right? And that's where the social media comes in tune, because they're looking at images and stories and trying to connect to people personal feelings. And we serve a generation like I said, you were on the Bible. He said in the last days men would become lovers of themselves, right? So they try to get a common denominator. How can we get to these people feelings and emotions, right? And so
Mhm.
that's what's going on with the world today. We're honestly living in the last days, right? So it's no, and Jerome said it too, about 2% that's gonna stand out and say, no, that's not right, that don't sound right, that don't feel right, that's not right. Everybody else, they gonna click with their emotions. They have no logos, okay, no ethos. They're emotional. And it's not just women, okay. That's why we can't even tell a man from a woman and a woman from a man today, right?
Today.
Because they in their feelings. I feel like wearing a dress today. I feel like I wasn't born this way. Everything is based on
And that's against
feelings.
God. How do you
Come
say
on.
you love God and you hate his
Hey,
creation?
my God. And that's how I knew she was the devil. I wish I would have. Mm.
Like, how you make that make sense? And
And
then
let
on
me
top
say
of
this
that,
quickly too. I love everybody. You know, there's no big so. And on a serious note, we were talking about P Diddy deserve, deserve. Guess what? In a natural, we say that's worse, this worse. But on a spiritual side, there's no big sin, there's no little sin. All sin. So just because somebody's happy, don't mean that they're a bad person. I don't like my brother happy, so I don't say the GAY. But that happy
I
don't
got it.
right, they don't deserve no more, no less mercy than me, who have lots of more issue than tissue, right. So on that level, on the spiritual level, everybody needs to have compassion and mercy and pray for one another. We shouldn't be judging Trump, we shouldn't be judging P Diddy. It's time to pray. But guess what? Only 2% gonna say that. Everybody else gonna be on social media talk about this ain't right, that ain't right, right?
Well,
Gossip.
depriving and also
Yeah.
depriving you of the of God's given free will. Like it
Right.
was so many people up and down the timeline when Trump won that was like, oh, all y'all that voted for Trump, y'all stupid. You're this, you're that. I disassociating with you because you are
I lost
so
some
wrong.
friend, well,
You you
associates. Sure
you
did.
somebody else is so wrong. What makes you so right?
Mm-hmm.
God gave us all free will to make our own choices and decisions, right or
Right.
wrong. And you are not the judge to say whether they're right or wrong, especially
Right.
when you're talking about something like an election.
Right.
Free thinking, with not thinking
Right.
as a fucking group. Thinking as a group ain't got us nowhere. So the
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2% that are jumping ship are like, hey, they say repetition and expecting something different is psychotic, doing the same damn thing over and over, but you don't get thinking something gonna change and nothing ever changed. You think it's gonna change if you keep on doing the same thing. It's
Mm.
psychotic. So
Mm.
why wouldn't black people actually do some damn research instead of being all about their feelings? And I think when it comes to Trump, all they did was get them in their feelings about Trump. Because let me ask you this: they named it an insurrection. but then people didn't have any weapons. What's the difference in them protesting
Man,
at
don't
the
look good.
Capitol as us protesting in the street for whatever we trying to get, civil rights, whatever we don't
Right.
like. We
What
don't
Martin Luther
agree
King
that
did
somebody
in
got
peaceful
killed,
movement. Right.
but we can burn down our whole damn city, and that's all right
Come on
to
now.
protest. But just because they white, they can't protest. That's how they protest. They white people have always been the ones that initially protested against the government. Most things that were changed up until they got to the point where we were involved and had a say so in our government. Most things were changed because white folks protested the government once it was set up. After they got the territory and took over from everybody that was already here and did they little dirt.
Yeah, raped and gave diseases. Yeah.
After they did their dirt, and now we got our country, and we gonna set it up. When they start setting up things one way and the other, white
Democracy.
people protested. They protested to the point where we had a whole fucking civil war against each other.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jesus.
what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? I'm just really wondering, and I'll land my plane here. I'm just one of the people that's tired of everything being thrown at race. Anytime
Come
somebody
on
does
now.
something, it's got to be, well, I should be able to get away with it because a white person got away with
I'm
it.
with you
Anytime
on
a
that.
white person do something, you want to be like, oh, well, they white, and that's why this. Da, 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 da. But those are the things that the media has you caught up in your feelings instead of actually doing some research and
Logic.
and seeing not just in your experience, other people's experience. What are the facts here as how many felons have actually done jail time, black, white, green, or yellow? There are plenty of felons who ain't did no damn jail time. You know what I'm saying? And they're not all white.
Right.
It depends on the level of the crime and the offense, and definitely has a lot to do with our attorneys. So if you got a public defender, that's when
Mm,
them being buddy buddy with the prosecutor becomes a conflict of interest.
right.
But in this
Right.
country, that's all you're not afforded all of those luxuries unless you can pay for an
Right.
independent lawyer of your own.
And it
So that
doesn't matter what color you
it
are
don't
in
matter
that
what color
case.
you are. Look at Young Thug now. He free. And what was he or was he not more than likely guilty of some of those crimes? But he had the money to fight.
And they know the law.
And then people
Right.
that know the law, I mean, know it between the lines,
Right.
know it.
What will stand and what will not stand in the court of law.
Right.
Hmm.
So I'll land my plane there. That's what I'll be tripping off of. I'm tired of everything being racial. Everything ain't racial, and especially now in the times where we have the opportunity to make change and we not making no change. All
That
we
part.
doing is all we doing is identity politicking. I'm black, you black. Let's all be black together and do the same thing. And I don't agree with that.
Not a part of the solution. You're part of the
We're part of the problem.
period. Boo.
Where's sexy low cat? Geek and catty low gang banging and shit.
He should be still on there.
But we can actually, if it's okay with you, or if you got another topic you want to talk about, Jerome, we could get ready to end it because just to get started, a nice hour and a half, and I think we probably should do all the rest of the shows limited to no more than 2 hours.
I totally agree.
I'm down with it. I can do that.
I enjoyed you all tonight.
Hold on,
Yeah,
y'all.
I enjoyed being back. It was good to
Welcome
hit
back.
the live button and be like, "What up, though? Jingle bells, hey y'all,
Yeah.
hey y'all." Shoot, I would say like we can talk about some domino drama, but
Hell nah, you start too much shit for that.
I'm too much of a shit starter. But that's what I'm
Mm-mm.
trying to do. Start some more shit.
What you was eating over there, chocolate lady? Cause I see
Wear
you
that shit
picking
on
at your
my
teeth.
chest.
What you had? A steak tonight?
Bless this man, Jesus.
You believe in Jesus? I don't even. Never mind. That's another subject. What's that?
Peppermint.
Hey, I swear to God, I just had a green one. I just finished chewing on a green one, the green and white one.
Oh,
Got it from the
see that,
Mexicans when I got me
that
some
right?
tamales.
That's not doing nothing. That's candy. You need some mint.
No, I got it from the Mexicans when I got the tamales, some mints.
Bless them, Lord.
Yeah.
Why you keep on saying that? Like the Lord ain't blessing me already or something. Nah, I'm messing with you. I'm joking with you. Jerome.
Yeah.
I mean, Pastor, my bad. I can't call you that, man.
Like hardly nobody called me Shannon. Like I'll be like, damn,
Yeah, you the sinner.
they jumped on that shit so quick. I should have
Hey,
worn my
my
shirt.
headline is crazy. Is the show over?
No,
Nah,
we
it's
still on.
still moving.
Oh, my bad. Damn. My bad, y'all. I should have
Say
got
what
off
you want to
topic.
say. We don't got a topic
Oh
right now.
no,
Go
I was
ahead.
saying that my headline was crazy.
Your
Did y'all,
hairline is
my
blowing up.
headline. My
What,
headline.
what,
They told me
what,
to type in my headline. Did you read it?
where
I
you
didn't
type it
see
at?
it.
Where you type it at?
On here.
We
In the
can't see
comments?
it. Though. You know when you put your name and then your headline,
Yeah.
All it
it's
says
not
Deacon.
showing.
All it says Deacon Caddy note.
My headline say I eat ass.
Oh, bless them, Lord.
On that note, time to go.
Yeah.
Calm down. Calm down. In
Y'all finna
Jesus'
start
name.
sitting out the door.
No, not tonight. Not tonight. Well, it
God
was
Hey,
bless
good
hey,
being
my.
back. Good
so
to
what?
see
Let's
y'all.
talk about some good series. What y'all watching on Netflix, man?
Oh, Prime Evil. American Prime Evil was excellent.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that
Um,
out.
what else did I watch? Oh, The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray with
Mm.
Samuel L. Jackson. That was really good. Those are my most recent watch.
Do you have Peacock?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's free. Everybody got Peacock.
It ain't
Peacock
free.
like, oh no, Peacock not free. That's Tubi. Tubi.
I have to out now.
Hey, y'all know what y'all need to watch too? Landman
I've been
with
meaning to get into
with
that,
Billy
but I
Bob
can't get
Thornton.
past the beginning. But yeah, I
Yeah,
can't get
Y'all
into
saw the
that.
Landman with Billy
shack?
Bob
Y'all
Thornton.
saw the shack?
What's
What?
that?
Go watch it.
The
I'm
Shack?
about to watch it now. Yeah, my mother told me to watch it. It's supposed to be a really good movie.
What your mama look like?
That's something you can do, Shannon.
Oh,
Start
my
doing. We
bad.
can do like
Sorry.
movie
Bless
of the
him, bless him,
movie of the month or
bless him,
something.
Lord,
Sorry.
I was
bless
about
him.
to
So
say,
you going
you
for a
trying to get
cougar?
another, you trying to get another rose. How many
Oh,
roses you buying?
I do got this new credit card.
I'm not about to play with you.
Oh my
Hey, but
God.
it look like we making the pastor uncomfortable, man. Let's talk about what you said, Pastor. What we supposed to be watching?
No, I don't know what y'all supposed to watch. No, I was saying that's what we can do. Start doing
Movie
movie of the month.
critics.
Cause you know most chocolate people not gonna read, so we can't do a book club. But we could do
Maybe that week.
You know they ain't gonna
You
read.
do it? Let me see.
They ain't gonna read a
All
motherfucking
right, y'all.
thing.
I gotta go.
All right. Good night,
Well,
Nice
everybody.
shopping
Be
again.
blessed.
it was good to see y'all. I guess we
You too.
made tentatively Sunday.
We did do
Yes.
that.
Same
Damn.
time
And
Sunday.
we even and we even got a
It's
little.
like
Yeah,
Damn, it ain't
that's
still
what I
after
was gonna
dark
tell
yet,
Jerome.
Shannon.
Why you always pick the Lord's Day? It was Bible study tonight,
Today.
and then it's Sunday. Sunday, what time, Jerome?
You say what?
Shannon, what time y'all doing this Sunday?
My mama said the same thing.
what?
That's
Yeah,
why. That's why I went. That's why I went on camera. I was praying with the Bible study people.
right. In the name in Jesus' name.
Oh,
Yes,
y'all gotta
ma'am.
let me know if people y'all love be on here, so I tone myself down.
Mm-hmm.
I only
Hold
love
on,
the
y'all.
Lord.
Y'all got a visitor.
I know that's right.
Say what you want to say.
Yay!
Hey, what up, Kendrick?
Hey,
You
happy
look
belated
pretty.
birthday, sis.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
Oh,
you,
she
Thank
thank
said
you.
you,
sis.
Okay, okay,
thank
sis.
you, thank you.
Everybody
Nah,
birthday.
she
Happy
said
belated to you too.
yes. Well, man, ain't no
Thank
sus around here,
you.
man.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your love.
You're
Right?
welcome, welcome.
So
It's
sweet.
good to see y'all faces.
Thank
Shit,
you.
what kind of
Likewise,
love? What
likewise.
kind of love? Cause you didn't send me no money for my birthday.
Look, you so nosy. Bless him,
You want to see
Jesus.
my nose? I got a big
Deacon,
ass forehead. You
get
already know.
that off the plate. Deacon
Huh?
Caddy, get it out
What
the
you say,
awful
sis?
plate.
He the one got the new credit card.
Right. Out
I'm,
there, out
I'm,
there soliciting cougars.
I'm
Look,
taking.
look.
What your mama look like?
I'm buying
Right,
roses. I'm
right,
Yeah,
buying roses
right.
yeah.
for all the cougars.
Look, let me tell y'all this, and we can go on off, and all this. This will be it for me.
What happened?
We talking on the goddamn phone.
Who?
My mom is in the car. Me and Deacon Caddy
Dirty dick.
Deacon,
Oh shit.
Deacon Dirty Dick.
Hey, don't call me that, nigga. I got some nigga Bath and Body Works for men. I got all type of stuff for
I got
Christmas.
You dirty.
I got this fool on speakerphone. My mama in the car. I jump out the car for 2 minutes. When I get back in the car, they talking about buying my mama. I'm gonna send you some money to buy your mama a rose and shit. I'm like, how
Oh,
y'all?
bless him,
2 minutes.
Jesus.
2 minutes. How y'all get there? How y'all get all the way there?
Your mama's a
And
freak.
so then,
Damn.
I'm
look.
about to play with
So
you.
then look. Later on in the evening, she hit me up and she like, so I'm gonna have to go on and go to one of these domino tournaments or whatever and make sure I get my rose. I said, you will not. You'll find
Right.
your you will not.
That's funny.
You will not. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go too. Good to
All right.
see
Good
y'all.
night,
Love
everybody.
All
God
right.
bless
All
and
right,
be
y'all. Love
safe.
y'all.
All
y'all.
right.
Love y'all more.
Yep. Out.